going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Brissett to throw on first. This one into the hands of Burton. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. He won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Justin Rohrwasser set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
2 yards, good enough for first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 14 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown. On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs. And he'll wind wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
He was brought down by Anthony Walker. It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's going to float this one deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Justin Rohrwasser,
following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, Brissett. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Sack.
And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I won't wait till the season's over. But he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Raiders 14, Colts nothing.
And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now here's Ross. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how do we see them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop the throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
The pass.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tap right here on this play.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They run it with Jacobs. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And it's going to be a touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense defense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
25-yard line.
As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
They'll run on first down. It's Mack. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
They're on the tackle.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Brissett. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. On the ground, it's Mack. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And able to get this out to the 25. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Here's Jacobs. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
A 4-yard gain.
One more time with Jacobs. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Justin Rohrwasser set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And now look at him go! The 30! And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, here's Brissett. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
By Logan Ryan.
Here's Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Brissett. He's got Burton here. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Defense.
Give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Brissett. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, as the first half is winding down, and the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Stay loose. Stay loose. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll rifle this one deep. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown. And the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they'll carry in with them. Can they convert it?
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the 2nd half is now underway. Returning it, John Ross. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. So at 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material and give the tackle to Anthony Walker. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 24. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Raiders first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete.
The pass.
And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And he's got it up and through. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a toss running left is Mack. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 10 more there and another first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Corey Littleton there on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him.
Jacoby Brissett, sack.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Got the connection here to Bourne. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for Ford.
4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. 17 yards on the fake punt, and that's going to be a first down. A first down throw for Brissett. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. From the red zone now, Brissett fighting Hilton on the slant. And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports.
14.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
The 5-yard line.
Here's Brissett. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack.
It's now
first down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it'll be intercepted. He's going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Jacobs, the Raider ball game.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
2nd and 3. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back. And sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football. And I think that should flip from there.
Listen, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
The Colts on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. This one into the hands of Burton. Up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. Open man is Bourne. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A 7-yard.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
7-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Brissett's pass.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez on presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
15-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team to have a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, Why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We know these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They're going to look to throw. He took that thing one-handed. What a grab. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Justin Rohrwasser set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts coming out now. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a
not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Brissett from the gun on 3rd. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on for the 5th time here today. Oh, my goodness, I thought he'd peel off. Instead, he makes the fair catch at the 2-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now here comes their final timeout, as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
It's 2nd and inches.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
14.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Las Vegas, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.